Hello and welcome to a brand new series. I've basically started a new game. This is in England and I've got a house with a Land Rover and a little car trailer, and you'll see at the top right I've got £300,000 left from 500,000. So the 200,000 I've spent on a little farmyard. It consists of 3 little grass fields and it's literally round the corner of my house. So we'll drive there now and I'll show you what land and equipment we own. It's convenient that our house is right next to the fuel station. So basically we come out of our driveway, turn left and turn left here down this side lane, hence why I've called our farm Sidelane Farm. This is one of our sheds on the right and this is the entranceway. So that little grass field there we own. A couple more sheds here, like a container that we can repair vehicles with a pressure washer. So this is the field that we own. So it says at the bottom right there, owned by you. So that's growing. We've got these 2 sheds, which are pretty good. This container, which we can repair vehicles and equipment, so that's useful. We got this like silo bunker and the pressure washer, and then round here we've got our tank of diesel owned by you that has 5,000 litres of diesel. We've got a water tap. This is the little trailer that we own, come in handy. This little office here will analyse soil samples and set up any workers we need. I've got a little greenhouse. We haven't got any water in it at the moment, so that's one of the first jobs we need to do. We've got another field that's growing, that's grass. Not very big, but what do you expect for 200,000? And then we've got our final field, which is ready for harvest, which is also grass. So really at the moment all we need to do is get some grass working equipment, so mower, windrower. But of course before we get any of that we need a tractor. So I'm just going to drive to the dealership and sort out what our first tractor is going to be. So I'll take a slow drive over to the dealership. Okay, here we are. So this is our lineup that's on offer. So I think they've knocked some prices off. This is a Bura 6105. We've got a Massey Ferguson with a front loader. That's a 5S 105. What's this? A Kubota M6141. So that's 141 horsepower. That's good. We've got the Fiat 1300 DT. Nice classic tractor. We've got the Fendt Vario 314. We've got a massive 5-furrow plough, reversible, and cultivator, and a huge seeder. So let's have a look, see what the specs are. So we got the Fendt at 112,000. That's expensive. 59,000. What's this? 97,000 and 81,000. There's not a price on there. 11,000. That must be second hand. Hasn't even got a cab. This is good. We could do with the tractor with a front loader. This one's got more horsepower, 141. This hasn't even got a front loader, and this is nice, but 112,000. Yeah, I don't want to spend that much. So I think the best out of the lineup for me is probably this Kubota, because it's got more horsepower than the Massey, but it's got a front loader and it's a lot cheaper than the Fendt. So I've got the keys for a test drive. Unfortunately I'm limited to the forecourt, but that's not too bad. So let's test out the Kubota M6. It's quite nice in here. Passenger seat. Lots of switches and buttons. Right, let's turn it on. And it's a brand new tractor. 0 hours on the clock, so that's always a bonus. Yeah, 97,000. They might be able to do a deal for me because it's my first tractor, and I will be buying a load of equipment off them today as well. Top speed of 26 miles per hour. Manual gears, but I do like the front loader. That's going to come in very handy. Full of fuel, so that's always a good thing. Although we have got 5,000 litres at home, and that should last a couple of years at least. Right, reverse. I'll put it back in the same place. Otherwise, someone will have to move it later. But yeah, impressive. I think this is the one I want to buy. Out of the lineup, I think this is the most suited to our little farm. And of course, if we look after it, we should be able to tow some decent equipment on it with 141 horsepower. So yeah, I think I'll go and give the keys back and buy that, and hopefully they'll be able to do a deal and knock some money off, because 97 is it's quite a lot really, isn't it? I know I've got 300,000, but it'll soon go. Yeah, 91,000, because I said I was about to buy a load of equipment as well, but that's not bad. So if you have a look at the bottom right, it says owned by Sidelane Farm. So it's now ours, and it's yellow on the minimap. This is the harvester that they said that I can rent if I need to, if I don't have enough money to buy one. But at the moment, because we've only got grass fields, we won't even need a harvester just yet anyway. So that's the truck that they're going to deliver the tractor on. Let's go and see what equipment I can buy. So the first things first, water tank for the greenhouse. That's £5,000. We've got a mower. This is the cheapest I could find, £9.5 grand, 3.1 meters. So yeah, we'll have that. Windrower. This is the smallest one I could find at the moment, 5,900. So I'll have that. This is for sampling the soils, so that will save us a lot of money in the long run. Of course, I've got the office. We've got, this is very expensive, 99,500, but it makes bales, 150 centimetre bales, and wraps them as well in the green wrapping that I've got, so I will have that. Ooh, that was a big hit on my wages. Right, this is a bale handler for round wrapped bales, so we need that. 2,100. Now this is expensive, 46,000, but it'll enable us to spread lime and or fertiliser, so let's have that. And a grass roller, so let's have that as well. That's that done. So £7,500 left out of our initial 300,000. So I'm going to take the water tank back to the farm now, and they're going to deliver the tractor and all the other items that I've just bought on this flatbed. So yeah, let's go and hook up the water trailer to the Land Rover and take a drive back to the farm. So here we are back at the farm, and what I'm going to do is fill the water trailer up from the tap behind where we are now. And unfortunately in this game, water is ridiculously expensive. So let's see if I can reposition it in the right place. And there we go, it's filling up. So we'll just wait for it to fill up, and then I've got to fill that blue thing up. Not a bad trailer though, it's the smallest and cheapest one I could find without installing any mods. Right, so now it's just a case of driving up to here, and at the bottom it will say R1 and triangle. There we go. So that's filling the greenhouse up. So I think I've got to do it another couple of times. So that was about £250 just for one trailer load of water. So it's not cheap. Right, it took just over 2 trailer loads, and I've filled the trailer up for next time. So there's 5,000 litres of water in the greenhouse. So now I've got to plant something, and I'm thinking lettuce. Just lettuce. It says they're storing, so the pallets will appear. I can hear a truck, and the lettuce is growing nicely. Aha! So we got the delivery of the tractor, and it looks like there's also a couple of other things. There's forks, a mower, soil sampler, and the lime spreader. So that all managed to fit on the trailer, so I'll let the driver unload it all and start putting things away. Off he goes. Right, so everything is on our farmyard, so I'll jump in the Kubota and start putting things away. I don't know what sheds I'm going to put things in, but yeah, quite a few things. So we'll wait for the next delivery. So now I get to drive my new tractor on our land, and it's good really that we only paid 91,000 for this brand new Kubota M6 with front loader and the attachment that came with it, the pallet forks. Right, so the mower to begin with. So I want one shed that's like just grass work, and the other shed that's sort of miscellaneous, and eventually I'll create arable fields, but I can't do that right now. I've only got £7,000, and I haven't even got any mineral fertiliser or lime yet, so it's not going to be easy. I think tomorrow, as in September, the first job I'll do is sample all the fields that I've got, see what soil types I've got and what the pH and nitrogen levels are, see if I can try and afford some fertiliser and lime. I need to cut the field of grass that's ready, and I think the field in front of me now will probably be ready in September as well. And I know the other field that's just soil that's growing grass at the moment will start growing properly. It will probably be a good opportunity to fertilise and spread lime on that field before it fully grows. But yeah, this fits in this shed nicely, and that is a really big spreader, so we'll fit a lot of fertiliser in if we can afford that much, of course. I mean, we will in the future, but for the time being I'll just have to make do with what I can get. I might have to do a couple of contracts to begin with, just to afford the fertiliser, and then eventually we can start making some bales of silage, the 1.5 metre wide ones, and whatever month is the best price to sell them, we'll sell them and start making some money back. We're a long way off expanding, and but we haven't even got any arable field work tools, so it's simply silage bales and contracts at the moment. But I'm just going to speed the time up a little bit and put the rest of the things away. And we managed to put everything away just before the next delivery, and here it comes, and it's the baler and the windrower. We've still got something missing though, haven't we? Oh, it's the meadow roller. Yeah, I need to go and pick that up from the shop myself, I think. So when this lorry's gone again, I'll go to the shop and pick the meadow roller up with the Kubota and then bring it back, and that should be everything that I could afford. What is this lorry driver doing? Right, anyway, let's go and get the baler and the windrower. There we go, he's put the ramps down, that's good. Not a very good lorry driver, to be honest, is he? The AI in this game isn't to its potential yet, that's for sure. But it does the job. It got it here. Right, there's the windrower, and we'll do a 180 and then pick up the baler. See, £99,500 for this baler, so it best be worth it. There's 3 different settings of bale sizes that you can have with this. There's the 120 centimetre, which are the sort of smaller round bales. There's the 150 centimetre, which I wanna have, and then there's the 180, but you can't wrap the 180 with this. So I think the 150 is probably the best. 1.5 metre wide. I don't know where I'm putting anything, but I think I'll probably put this with the mower. Try and put all the grass things together. So if I can reverse this. Oh, I think I hit the side. Yeah, it's a bit tight in this yard, but it's all I could afford really. So I'll take that off for a minute. There we go, and full lock to the right, straighten up, and I want to get it to the left of the mower. I'm sure I can fit everything in this shed. I mean, it's long, it's quite thin though, but that's alright. With a bit of jigging around, it'll be fine. There we are, that'll do for a minute. Right, get the windrower. I know it's only a little windrower, but it will do the job. We don't need one of these big fancy 2 or 4 row things. I mean, this will be fine. I know how to use one of these anyway. In fact, sometimes I quite prefer them because you can decide how fat you want the rows by doing it manually. Right, I think that's everything, isn't it? So I'll just put the tractor in the shed for a minute, and the driver should go back to the shop now, and I think we'll probably follow him back. Yeah, off he goes. There we go. He's not doing a bad job really for an AI driver. They know where the gates are, so that's good. But yeah, we've got our bale wrapper and baler, mower, windrower, lime spreader. We've got our lettuce grower in now, which is good. Best close these doors actually. So yeah, just over 4,000 litres of water. I think I'll move this out the way. And eventually when I go back to the house, after picking up the meadow roller, I'll take this back to the house. This is my way of getting from the house to the shop, to any contracts, and back to the farm. Of course it can tow a trailer as well, so that's fine. Right, let's drive our new Kubota on the road for the first time, and get to the shop and pick up the meadow roller. Okay, we've finally got everything we can afford back at the farmyard, so we are able to make silage bales, so that's a good start. And everything you see here is what £500,000 looks like, so not much. You know, a little tractor, some implements just to make some silage bales and keep a greenhouse going, and that's pretty much it. You know, a couple of sheds, 3 little grass fields, and a car, you know. So you really have to work hard in this game just to make money. Very easy to spend £500,000 in a few minutes, but never mind. That's what this game's all about, is trying to progress and expand and make and save money. But really, I think we're going to start farming tomorrow, in September. So it's only 11:30 in the morning now, but you know, I've spent a good 40 minutes or so setting up, and really I'm quite happy with what I've actually managed to achieve today. So I have made a start. I've set up a farm. I've got everything I need to start slowly making money. So really, September's going to be the first month that I will start creating some silage bales, seeing what soil we've got, and doing some contracts, buying some fertiliser and possibly some lime, and see really how long it will take to actually start progressing. Of course, in the future I'd like to do production chains, arable work, you know, animal husbandry, you know, get some cows. That'll be my goal, to get some dairy cows. But you've got to start somewhere, and we've got a farm, so not bad. Granted, it's only small, but of course £500,000 doesn't get you much. It really doesn't. So I'm going to leave it there for this episode. Next episode, we'll wake up in September and we'll start really working. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and the first look into the first series of Sidelane Farm. See you next time.